Hello, viewers. My name is Zach Hardy, and today, well, of course, this is the first episode of Ultimate Showcase Wrestling Recap. Of course, I'm your host, Zach Hardy. And if you have any questions for the next episode of the Hardy at Questions and Answers series, please leave them below. Send them to me on Twitter at ZacharySarah, or send them to me via email at unitards or at unitards@gmail.com with two Z's at the end of unitards. Anyway, today we have 5 topics on hand, and all of which pretty newsworthy. All pretty much dropped this week, and I'm really ready to talk about them. So, first topic at hand, Rush. Now, you know what happened with Rush. 2014, got caught using drugs, was released from Ultimate Showcase Wrestling. They have Chris Benoit him since then. However, there was, for the first moment since 2014, USW did acknowledge Rush this week when they set up their new alumni page on their website, official website, which is uswofficial.weebly.com. Under their alumni page on the roster tab, he is listed as one of them. No accomplishments listed for him. However, he didn't really have any to begin with. This is the first acknowledgement of Rush on the hands of Ultimate Showcase Wrestling since 2014. Maybe more to come, may not be, who knows. Second topic, as I spoke of before or earlier, an alumni page has been added to Ultimate Showcase's website, again, uswofficial.weebly.com. Underneath the roster page includes performers along the lines of Rush, along the lines of Double XL, along the lines of Zach Hardy. And feel free to go, again, uswofficial.weebly.com, official website of Ultimate Showcase Wrestling. Third topic at hand, new sign or re-signings for on behalf of Ultimate Showcase Wrestling have occurred, and surprisingly enough, they have all been listed. We have yet to mark the return, but Lane, BP Fierce, MC4, and Zeus Fitzgerald have all re-signed to Ultimate Showcase Wrestling this week. This is a part of Ultimate Showcase Wrestling trying to get back some of its younger talent that they disposed of in their, of course, yearly removals that, have occurred in 2014, 2015, 2016, and such. I'll run down through them. Lane, not really the biggest name, was always a very underused talent and had one of the greatest finishing maneuvers that USW's ever seen. Also, one of the most effective looking as well. BP Fierce, another tough man who was very underutilized, very strong, very capable, very athletic, could have been really good in tag team competition. Of course, underused, and both Lane and BP Fierce were disposed of in the 2015 drops, as was MC4, the longest reigning Extreme Champion in history of the championship. Again, very underutilized. Had a lot of potential. Was great on the microphone and was great in the ring. All of them are back, and Zeus Fitzgerald. Most known for tag teaming with Machigeta in 2013 and having a feud with him after the team's dissolution, and then went to Stardom Wrestling for 7 months before it was dissolved and or ceased operations. Spent a little bit of time on the independent circuit and is now making his return for the first time since leaving the promotion in 2013. Zeus Fitzgerald was actually one of the first main performers in Ultimate Showcase Wrestling to leave the promotion at all, which makes this return a little bit groundbreaking. Fourth time in news, Simon Saint has reportedly requested a release from his contract with Ultimate Showcase Wrestling. His run has been up and down in the past year or so. He's went from mid-card to lower card to undercard to mid-card, then got the Key and Case again and only held it for a short amount of time before losing the Key and Case to Hernastley, making the 2015 Key and Case just thin air. Of course, he won it from Dustin Raymond, which was one, his only highlight of 2015, and has since really not been heard from. Does not like the direction that he's currently being booked in, and of course, you can understand why he wants his release. Very underutilized, great performer, great in the ring, great on the microphone, hell, great on commentary. if this is true and he has requested a release and USW does in fact grant it, I will feel very sorry for the promotion. They will have lost out on a great star. I've had the opportunity, the pleasure, the privilege of being in the ring with him, and he's just a great all-around worker. And if he leaves, it'll be a truly devastating blow to the promotion, not only backstage and conflict and such, but also in talent-wise. Fifth piece of news and the final piece of news, Ultimate Showcase Wrestling has officially announced Next Generation, which is supposedly their answer to WWE's NXT. Next Generation is supposed to broadcast new talent or old talent that has been brought down into developmental to re-strengthen their skills. Apparently, they are in the works of putting up a new a new program, I believe entitled Next Generation. Yet to be noticed, though. Kind of as an answer to what Ferocity was before it was, before it failed, and an answer to WWE's NXT, as I stated before. I believe Lane, BP Fierce, MC4, and Zeus Fitzgerald will all be going down into Next Generation for a significant amount of time. They have not announced when the program will start, function and when episodes will be aired. They have not announced yet whether there will be special events or whether it will just be a weekly running series showcasing the developmental performers. However, there have been a couple dates announced for Next Generation shows, including their shows in which they have tournaments to crown the Next Generation or Next Gen Tag Team Champions, Next Gen Television Champion, and the 32-man tournament to crown the Next Gen Champion. There have been a couple teams announced, and there's been one stable in particular that has been built up, as seen in a couple house shows that they've distributed, called the Legion. It's been reported that BP Fierce and or Lane will be put into the Legion as a major storyline part, or whether the current leader, named Suzuki Karokashi, will be continuing to be the leader. However, not much news has been noted other than a couple of the tag teams and the Legion and program efforts and event dates and whatnot. That's all the news we've got in Next Generation, other than it will be a developmental brand and developmental territory for Uprising, showcasing or redistributing talent and performers. So that's all we have for the USW recap, the first episode of USW recap. Thank you guys for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. I'm Zach Hardy, signing off.